I'm Neeraj. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Podcast with Neeraj. I'm your host, Neeraj, and today we have someone whose journey proves that success is not about never failing. It's about refusing to quit. Our guest, Aisha, failed multiple competitive exams before finally achieving her dream of becoming a government officer. Many people only see the success, but very few know the pain, the sleepless nights, the self-doubt, and the sacrifices behind it. Today, she has agreed to share her real story with us. If you've ever failed an exam, lost confidence, or felt like giving up, stay with us until the end, because this conversation could change the way you think about failure. Aisha, thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to hear your inspiring journey. Can you tell us where it all started and what your biggest challenge was?
Thank you so much, Neeraj. I'm really happy to be here because I know there are thousands of students who are going through the same struggles I once faced. My dream was to become a government officer, but the journey was far from easy. I failed my first exam, then the second, then the third. Eventually I failed 7 times. Every result felt like a heavy blow. Friends started moving ahead in life. Relatives questioned my choices, and sometimes even I wondered if I was wasting my time. There were nights when I cried alone, questioning my abilities. But every morning, I reminded myself why I had started this journey. Instead of blaming luck, I analyzed my mistakes, improved my study strategy, and kept showing up every single day. Slowly, I realized that failure wasn't stopping me, it was teaching me. That change in mindset became the biggest turning point of my life.
That's incredibly powerful, Aisha. I think many listeners will relate to those emotions because failure often feels personal. What I admire most is that you didn't let temporary setbacks define your future. Many students quit after 1 or 2 failures because they believe successful people never fail. But your story proves the opposite. Success often belongs to the people who keep going when no one believes in them. I'm curious about one thing. During those difficult years, when your confidence was low and people around you doubted your dream, what kept you motivated? Was there a particular habit, lesson, or moment that helped you stand up again every time life knocked you down? I think your answer could help countless students who are listening today and searching for hope.
The biggest lesson I learned is that motivation doesn't last forever, but discipline does. I stopped waiting to feel motivated and instead built a daily routine that I followed no matter how I felt. Some days I studied with confidence, and on other days I studied with tears in my eyes, but I still studied. I also learned to stop comparing my journey with others. Everyone has a different timeline. The only person I needed to be better than was the person I was yesterday. When I finally cleared the exam and saw my name on the selection list, every failure suddenly made sense. Those 7 failures didn't destroy my dream, they prepared me for it. So to everyone listening today, remember this: your current chapter is not your final chapter. Keep learning, keep improving, and never let one result decide your future.